I don't know if you heard, but there is breaking news. Poshmark has dropped the cost not only in the shipping, but how we ship. In this video, I will give you some tips. Every scuttlebutt that's going around on YouTube saying that you don't have priority boxes anymore because guess what? No more priority. As of September the 12th, we're now going to go to Ground Advantage. But guess what? I will show you in this video. You can still get your free shipping supplies, and I'll show you how in this video. So make sure you stay tuned to the end, and I'll even give you a little tip on how to do it. The news you've been waiting for, the breaking news about Poshmark, just released this week on the 8th. On the 9th of this week, they updated it, and this is all in September of 2025. And the breaking news is starting September the 12th, they will no longer be allowing us to use priority shipping boxes. But yeah, you still can, but I'll go over that what's going to happen if you choose to still use your priority box that you have in your supplies. However, they are going to be changing the price and the way we do our shipping in Poshmark now. I've been doing Poshmark now for 2 years as of yesterday. Made 2 years I've been selling on Poshmark. And it's always been priority boxes. They have a contract with USPS for that. It was a set price. The price was like $8.27. And now, starting this Friday, the 12th, they're going to go down to $6.49 by using a flat rate using the Ground Advantage shipping. So let's go ahead and get into this video with the information that I'm going to share with you. It took me a couple of days to do research on it. I wanted to make sure I bring you the correct information. And of course, I do use a lot with the Posh blog that you can go ahead and get more information and the news that comes out with it. And I did see it in my feed on Poshmark. So I wanted to make sure to cover this and give you all the right details of how you can get your free Ground Advantage supplies that I'll show you towards the end of the video. So make sure you stay to the end. But also, I'm going to give you a plus bonus where I'm going to give you an example, a sample of a way of how you can email them to get you your supplies. Because I've been hearing that people have been having phone calls. They call the number they give us, but they've been waiting online for a long time. So why not just email them? Let's see what happens. So that's what I've done. On how you can get your free Ground Advantage shipping supplies. I have been noticing that they have been having commercials about a year now when they changed to Ground Advantage, but I never saw the boxes, never got to see them, I never could order them because they were not on the USPS website. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you that today. And also, don't forget, stay to the end because not only will I have a couple of extra little things for you, but I will show you another way. You can also get free shipping supplies from another company. I'm going to share and I'm going to make this one the priority one. There we go. Now, what's going to happen is our price, the actual price that had contracted with USPS for priority boxes was $8.27. Well, now we're going to start using Ground Advantage starting this Friday on the 12th, and it's going to cost $6.49 for your customers. However, as you see here, this is all the different size priority boxes. No matter what you had on priority, you can use whatever box you want. It's still going to be $8.27, even if it was flat rate. That's the contract they had with USPS. Now what they did was instead of renewing it with this, they changed their policy. Now we're going to be using Ground Advantage. And there are 5 different types of boxes that you can get. And I'll go over that in this video for you, that you can actually order this as your free shipping supplies. And I'll show you the information you will need to email them. Because if you call them, you might wait online for a while. But I figured I'd just go ahead and email them. I haven't gotten the reply yet. But again, I just did this yesterday. So what's going to happen is starting September the 12th, they will be going down to the cheaper rates. Now, all right, I'm down here in the bottom corner, and I'm going to share my screen with you and talk about what's happening with Poshmark with the new one. Now, I will include all these in the show notes or in the description bar below. That way you can find these easy if you're not sure how to find these blogs or these news feeds that I got. This one started, again, this came out September the 8th. Then this says lower shipping starting September the 12th. Now get ready because it went and updated it on the 9th because I heard there was some people who I know watched Glenmore's Closet Wednesday. And then she broke the news about this as well. But there were some questions, and she even tried using the phone number, and she had to wait over 10 minutes and didn't couldn't had things to do, so she couldn't wait online anymore. So anyway, this was updated on the 9th. They had announced that shipping supplies will decrease from 8.27 for priority down to $6.49 for ground advantage. Uh, Evidently, they listened to feedback. Starting the September the 12th, USPS may refuse ground has why refuse? Starting September the 12th, USPS may refuse ground advantage shipping with priority boxes if you're using your priority boxes starting on Friday. The post office counter will return to sender if you use a priority box. Then starting October the 12th, USPS will start charging a fee of $5 for using priority boxing packaging. These fees will be deducted from your the redeeming balance on Poshmark. They want to make sure that we start using ground advantage packaging. There is a phone number you can call. I will have all this in the description bar below where you can open it, but I will include the phone number and all this information in the description bar below, where you will be able to press 1 to request USPS ground advantage supplies, or you can email USPS Poshmark at victorypacking.com. Be sure to include the following in your email: your name, your Posh Closet name, your mailing address, your phone number, your email address, and the type of packagings you will need, the quantity. You may review these packages here in an options. Well, guess what? I have that for you already, and I'll have that in the description bar below for you as well. In the packaging, you're going to have these 5 items, and I'll show you that a little bit more in a few minutes, because that way you can actually get these 5 different supply sizes. There's bubble mailer packaging and things like that. I'll go over that for you. You still can use your own packaging as long as it's not priority. Now, the wrong thing you don't want to make sure you don't have these these are unacceptable, where you have partial labels still showing, or you scratched out the original labels. You want to make sure they're completely removed or completely blacked out when you're using any of the boxes other than whatever boxes you may have. As long as these are correct, you'll be good to use any boxes or supplies that you have on hand. Now, the packaging that they have are available is, first one is Ground Advantage Box 1. It is 12 and a quarter by 12 by 8.5. The minimum order is 25. Order inadvertently of 25 sets. So in other words, you have to order them in sets of 25. In Ground Advantage Box 2, that'll be a 14 and 7/8 by 7 and 3/8 by 5 and a quarter. You'll get a minimum quantity of 25 minimum, and the order intervals are 25. Then we have the Ground Advantage Padding Poly Mailer Envelope number 1, which is 12.5 by 9.5. Minimum quantity is of 10. Your order intervals of 10. Then you have your Ground Advantage Poly Envelope number 3, which is 14.5 by 20. Your minimum order is 10. Your order intervals also by 10. Then the other choice is Ground Advantage Paper Cushion Mailer 2, which is 14 by 17, which is perfect more like for your clothing, your t-shirts, things like that that are very light and easy to pack. Those would be a minimum of 50 quantity, intervals of 50. So these are the different sizes. I will have that included in the email or the description bar below, so you can definitely look at that. And then also, if you do not, or you decide to use the actual shipping supplies other than those priority boxes, there is a list of prices that they will charge you extra over the amount of what the $6.49 will be. For example, if you use any overweight, the additional charges for your labels, you can do an upgrade on your label. The packaging weight will still be anything over 5 pounds. So you're still able to do up to 5 pounds in your Ground Advantage packaging. You will need to regenerate and correct it with your weight if it's over 5 pounds for your label to upcharge your weight, your shipping price more than the actual overweight of 5 pounds. For bundling weights over 10 pounds, you will also have the option to generate an additional label to split the shipping into two separate boxes. Please note that overweight labels upgrade will incur a fee based on the weight tier. All that stays the same. It's always been that way, and that's why they're going to keep it that way. Additional labels will also be included as a separate fee. Both fees will be automatically deducted from your earnings or credits. So there's the list of the weights. If it's up to 5 pounds, it's whatever your regular cost. You don't pay extra for that. So if it's 6 pounds, you'll pay $4.50 extra for upgrade. 7 pounds will be $9 extra for upgrade. 8 pounds will be $13.50 as an upgrade. 9 pounds will be $18 for upgraded fees. And 10 pounds will be $22.50 as an upgrade. If this is a wholesale market order, you can print multiple labels to help reduce the weight. Everything else will stay the same, just a matter of what packaging you can use. Again, back to the packaging, you will be able to get, here's the list of them, and then you have all the pictures of what each package would look like and your size. These two are pretty good. This one's typical, but this one's a little bit different, which I've never seen like that before. But again, it's all marked Ground Advantage packaging. So guess what? As long as you email them your name, Poshmark, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show. All right, now here's the sample email that I'm going to give you in the description bar below. I don't know why I'm stuttering. In the description bar below, I'm going to give you this sample where you can just copy paste and then enter the information on your behalf for your email. In your subject line, you want to make sure you put Poshmark USPS Ground Advantage Packaging Supplies. In the meat of it, your base of your email, you're going to have your name, your business name, your Poshmark closet, your mailing address, your phone number, and your email. Even though you're sending them an email from a different, so you have a different account, you have to use your email. I use the email across board on all my platforms that I sell on, so I'm not going to have anything different when it comes. I do have multiple emails, but on this one, I use my regular email that goes with not only the business, but that I also use with Poshmark. Now, what I did was I basically just typed in everything that you saw in the previous clip on the different size boxes, different size packing material. This would be everything that I just went over as far as the different packing: box 1, box 2, poly mailer, poly envelope, and the paper cushion. I basically included the size. These are the different sizes in parentheses, and then I put my quantities. Then I put thank you, my full name, my business name, and my Poshmark closet. That's why you can be able to get your information. If you don't want to try to go online on the phone and call them, you don't know how long you're going to be on hold for, because again, I'm sure everybody's calling in, so I just email. Now, also, I want to point out, if you have, and you should have because you have a business, you can sign up for free to UPS website, especially if you use, like, say, Pirate Ship or Shippo or any of those other shipping supplies companies for labels other than Poshmark. You can use and sign up for UPS free. Just tie in with your business. It doesn't cost to sign up for a UPS account. Once you do that, you have to have this account and able to get the next thing I'm going to tell you for free as well. UPS has free shipping supply boxes, and the sizes are, there's two sizes. One is a 9x6x3, which I use this one for example, action figures, small things that you can put into a box that doesn't want to get smushed into or smashed like with your bubble millers. So I use that one. And then there's a 10x3x12.5. My next thing I'm going to mention to you, if you have your free account set up, once you have your account set up, you can have two different size boxes. You can get one case a month. And the size of the boxes, first one is 9x6x3. This would be your 9x6x3. It's already perforated, very easy to fold. Everything is already perforated for you. You just fold, you close, you fold, you snap in, and then you close and snap in. That's how easy these boxes are. And you get a case a month. So this one is the 9x6x3. Then you also can get a case of the 10x3x12.5. Same thing. Everything is perforated for you. This is what it would look like once you fold it. You have your perforations on the top. Basically, you just fold, close, tape, and put your label on it. Now, you can do a case a month if that's the size you. I use this one a lot, but when it comes to like Barbie dolls, I use this one a lot. Or it depends on what the item is. Hard goods, I put in these things. Now, I have the link that you can go to once you set up your account through UPS. The link is in there. You just have to go all the way to the bottom for the free shipping supplies, follow the directions, and you can order it once a month once you signed up for your free UPS shipping supplies. Again, you just go to the link, order your items, and it comes directly to your door. Same thing with the USPS. Let me make this lower again. Just like with these boxes right here, once you place your order, it'll go to your shipping address, whether it's a P.O. box or if it's at your home address. So whenever you place your order, in this case, I will let you know. And once I get an update, when I get an update to let me know when these are being shipped, I will know exactly how long it takes to come in from this email. All right. Now, as far as the finishing of the update on this new message about the breaking news on new shipping, by the way, again, the phone number now will be in the description below. All the Poshmark is also saying thank y'all for the adjusting with us. We'll continue to share updates and support to make this shift as smooth as possible. Note that if you do make a phone call to try to get your shipping supplies, it is not Poshmark and it's not USPS. It is Victory Packaging is the authorized contractor that's acting on behalf of USPS and, of course, with Poshmark. So that way you can either call or you just email. Also, as of the 8th, when they made this announcement, for the first time over a decade, they have not changed these prices since 2017. Again, the price change will drop from $8.27 to $6.49. So again, they will be making more announcements as updates are coming in. This is going to be an industry-wide rate increase from priority shipping. That'll input for the sellers to share the cost. Again, if there's even up charges, then of course the seller will pay for the difference. What is staying the same? You'll still get all the perks for Post, our exclusive shipping systems, flat rate shipping for every order, no guessing, no hidden fees, one label for everything up to 5 pounds, the ability to use your own packing, and pre-labels and QR codes still have your option for that. What's changing? The orders will ship via USPS Ground Advantage, and they say it's still going to be delivered within 2 to 5 business days. That means starting September the 12th, USPS priority packaging can no longer be used to ship Poshmark orders. Starting the 12th, it will charge you a $5 fee if you're using priority boxes. This fee will be deducted from your redeeming balance. And of course, if you do have your own packaging, of course, like I showed you, there's certain ways you want to make sure you do not have the certain things on those packaging. For example, you want to make sure you have all the labels removed, or if you're blacking out anything, you want to make sure everything is blacked out. Either way, before you put a new label on a box, you can use your own, but make sure it's in this acceptable. And I do have this. I've posted this before for this item, and then of course there's your 5 different boxes. So you better pick your own or use your own packaging until you can get those Ground Advantage shipping supplies. Everything else will be the same. Again, if you have any issues or problems, just again, make sure you reach out to Poshmark. Remember that anything over 5 pounds, you will be upgrading your label just like you would be, except it's not going to be priority. It's going to be USPS Ground Advantage. Also, by the way, the insurance is still going to be included just like you did. It's up to $100, just like priority. You'll still have your insurance of up to $100 with using Ground Advantage. Also, if you will need to get you will still need to get a signature confirmation for any luxury items that are over $500. Yes, with all orders over $500, you will still require signature confirmation for delivery. This shipping rate for luxury items will remain the same, Ground Advantage flat rate. So that is the news. That is the breaking news. If you haven't heard yet, I was talking yesterday. I went to the, okay, let me bring myself back up here. How about I do this? I did speak with the post office yesterday when I went to bring some packages in, and they were not even aware of this yet. They didn't even know about it yet. So this is going to be new to them as well. Um, so again, don't forget you can use your own packing material, or you can also get your orders in and get your shipping supplies in all for free. But also don't forget I did include the UPS where you can get those free shipping supplies there as well. Free is good for me too. I love free, right? But still use what you have until you can get those supplies. Well, I hope this was very helpful. And let me remove the share screen. And actually, do I have it closed? Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this information. I hope this helps. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you do reach out to the uh, services that we have, quote, to help us with Poshmark. I don't know why I just said that because I don't know my stuff. Lord, take two, take three, take. All right. So if you have any questions or concerns and you have any issues or you're not sure about something, make sure you leave me those comments below because I will answer each and every comment. And let's see what happens with this new. I think, my personal opinion, I think it's a good thing. You may get more sales. So, what's your opinion? Will you get more sales, or would it hurt your sales? Are you going to be able to still ship? Or are you going to have to pay for more shipping supplies? I'm going to use what I have on hand. Use whatever you can for free, and don't worry about the cost of the shipping when it comes to your supplies. Use what you have. I love recycling. I do recycle as much as I can, but be cautious on what you recycle and how much you recycle on an item. Because remember, the more you use it, the more it degrades the actual packaging foundation of a box. So with that being said, thank y'all so much again. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Don't forget. And if this is your first time tripping over my channel or you've been returning, I want to thank you so much for coming in and watching my videos and supporting the channel. But what I'm about ready to ask you is free. Right below this video, there's that word subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Right next to it, the notifications, make sure you hit all. Most importantly, hit me that thumbs up. But also leave me those comments. Let me know what you think about this video and your opinion about this new change coming to Poshmark. So as I say before in each and every one of my videos, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?